Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos plays Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Today we're going to present some evidence, but who knows if it's going to be definitive or not. Nevertheless, we will talk, you will talk us through it, Mr. Wright. I mean, that's what I do best. Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here. But maybe if he thinks he's got me beat, he'll let his guard down a bit. Don't keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. Alright, so I mean, you want me to show this, right? That's what I'm assuming? Yeah? So, that's the only thing we got. This is the defense's final piece of evidence. Isn't that the victims? Your Honor, naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre. What? Dots. But Mr. Wright, what conclusions are you hoping to draw from this new information? Everyone in here knows what this bottle contains, except one man. One person in this courtroom should theoretically be in the dark. My prints are on that pansy-looking bottle? Is that what you saying? Well, what the hell is in it anyway? Am I gonna lie? Am I gonna say cyanide? Is it gonna be cyanide? A phony trial, a phony lawyer, a phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains potassium cyanide, baby! This bottle contains potassium cyanide. Potassium cyanide? The poison used to murder Mr. L, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And now in this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You make a good clown, you know that? What? You ain't never gonna get this to stick. You just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No. This is the bottle we found traces of poison in. Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown, and it was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. Are you actually an idiot? He's actually an idiot, huh? Yeah, I know. I actually kind of feel bad for you, Godot. Fucking dots. Oh, got him! At last. What? Why's everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find any of my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you people. The lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell the guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out? Don't you realize what you just said? What I said? What did I say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. Grr. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. You don't know. Excuse me. You don't know who's you messing with. I'm the tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna let some jumped up suit get the better of me? I just did. Sure. The last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just because that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with the phony lawyer. It was all played out by you. The biggest phony of them all. The biggest, fattest phony. Grrr. So, job. Oh my god. Alright? I don't think he's alright. Did we black out? Did he have a bomb on? Oh, my eyes? What's going on? It looks like a blackout. Oh, that's not good. Hide! Oh, that's horrifying. Well done, try it. I said my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Savor it. While you watch the police restrain your prey. Okay, so alleyway, stab him a few times. Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toes, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He's being arrested on suspicion of murder of Glenn L, Your Honor. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. Yeah, she was, you idiots! In the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Indeed. He very nearly got away with everything if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Furio Tigre is a truly frightening criminal. Ah, the truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. Godot. You're right. Fear me! Well, I am now in position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Whoa. Why are you saluting, Maggie? You're just being polite? That is all. This court is now adjourned. She's just being polite, I guess. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago, but now I feel like I can forgive him. It wasn't me. Yeah, it wasn't me, Maggie. That was the tiger. Look, Nick, it's in the doorway. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, guess I'll be heading off then. Wait. Detective Gumshoe? Oh yeah. Congratulations, Maggie. Thanks. I knew you were innocent all along! Why didn't you say that in your testimony then? Huh? Oh, well, I was. Well, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. Wait up, detective. He just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? Because, I mean, he didn't help that much with her originally. He busted his buff. He helped in the end. That's true. But he didn't really... Yeah, you know, come on. I mean, at the same time, he was just doing his job, right? It's thanks to him that we get the medicine bottle that wasn't of any use. But somebody could Mr. Wright use it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles. Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him. Can you put in a good word for him, Nick? Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie, you could do so much better. But you really need to work on this horrible luck of yours. You know, Detective Gumshoe's really been worried about you through all of this. I want to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. He didn't even have a choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me. That's why. He thought I might have done it. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her that. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. You're gonna give her the lunchbox full of weenies? There we go. Have this plain white rice with no seasoning and these canned tiny hot dogs. He put his heart and soul into it. Take that! Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom. A present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love. And sodium. Mostly sodium. He said you lost weight and was worried about you. He looks exactly the same. Detective Gumshoe. I actually really like weenies. You know. Did you guys hear that? Pretty hungry myself, you know. Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay if I eat this now? Yeah, sure, go for it. So, how's it, Maggie? It's really good. I love dollar store weenies. So, the case of Phony versus something. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. What is that pink shit? And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter in her life is about to start. Oh, is she gonna start dating Gumshoe? Episode 3, Recipe for Turnabout. The end. Alright. Hello. What? Okay. Turnabout beginnings. Sure. Save? Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't expecting to see Edgeworth. To be quite honest. Part 1 of 1 trial. Oh, okay. Sure. The girl. Let her go. Some old-timey footage there. Shut up. Come closer, and I'll kill her. I think you say don't come any closer? Sorry, but you're not going to get the chance. Bang. Did you just shoot the girl? Did you just shoot the girl? That's messed up. I'm reading through the file of an old court case. Are you in the hospital? It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data. Picture. Name Terry... Jesus. Falls? Charge kidnapping, murder, sentence death penalty. Fallis? Maybe. After escaping, Fallis met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Hawthorne. Her very first client was a death row inmate. Okay. That was a whole year before me and I ever met. Are you in the hospital? Why are you in the hospital? Why do you have a blood bag and or IV bag? 6 years earlier, Mia Fey, first trial. Okay. So, we gonna lose, right? Didn't they say that in the first trial we had of this game, actually? So nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. Never should have accepted this case. Eek! Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing. I swear. I didn't kill nobody. Terry Falls. I'm just gonna go with Falls, because I put it through word to text. I feel like it should be Fallis, but I think it said Falls, so Terry Falls, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So, like, okay, so the dude's already on death row, and now he's a prison escapee, so he's gonna go back to death row. Either way, right? So, right. So why did he escape anyways? Probably because he didn't want to die. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never... Okay, apparently I can't talk today. I never lied. I didn't escape from nowhere. But, Mr. Falls, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry, I told a little lie. Oh, boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. Sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? Eek. I'm really, really sorry. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it, I didn't kill her. I could never do that.
2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman murdered before the police could recapture him. The police believe that Terry Falls did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman?
Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped.
So that much is true. You did meet with the victim.
But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive, it's true.
I can trust him, right? I mean, I should.
Ha.
Okay.
Oh, that's a shame. You're 25? In what universe? All right, well, okay. So, hey, do you have a mask or anything like that? Because I gotta say, you look really familiar. Do you have a brother, perchance? Yeah. You're not going to figure out the truth by just staring at the guy. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe you'd like someone to play with.
Where's Mr. Grossberg?
Huh, the young man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his sleep. Armando? Aren't I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando.
I didn't say... So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney in Grossberg's law office, is here for me.
No. You've got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine, an escaped death row convict for a first client.
Yeah, thanks. I'm sure I wish I could get out of it, though.
Huh, relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Is it gonna be Miles Edgeworth?
Really?
However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he earned the reputation of a genius since beginning his law career. Genius? How can you do that when you don't even have a law career? If it is your first... You guys like to label stuff before it actually is, right? It's weird. Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time.
Solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be a world's loneliest place, or heaven. And that's what my client ran away from. Ever since every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, what? I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth, even though he was lying to me constantly.
Oh, it's Canadian judge! Court is now in session, eh? The trial of Terry Falls.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. I understand the lawyers are on both sides of newcomers.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey.
Oh, also, if you're Canadian, I'm sorry. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So, you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? Then they say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh?
Come on, Mia. You can't lose.
Of course you could have coffee. Not someone younger than you. I'm trying to imitate a Kids in a Hall voice, but I can't get it. God damn it. I would play a clip from it, but I would get copyright. Well, maybe not, actually. That show hasn't really been in... Well, it hasn't been anywhere. I do have the DVD collection, though.
I totally, last time I mentioned, I think it was during Phoenix Wright, I mentioned Kids in the Hall. I freaking went out and I searched for a DVD collection of it and I bought it and I watched it. Oh, and it's so goddamn great. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. But the defendant is not on the trial for escape from prison. On the day of the defendant's escape, a policewoman was murdered. So we're here to determine if Mr. Falls was responsible for her death? You got it, kitten. Don't stop calling me kitten. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. The defendant, Terry Falls, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crime were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. A truly horrible crime. I remember it well, eh? There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted. Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness's testimony. A witness's testimony? In court? That's unheard of! The testimony of a detective, Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted the criminal. She arrested Mr. Falls at the scene and later testified against him. Okay, so are Hawthorne people just scum? Right? That was the last name of that other one, right? One in the first trial? So... Okay, so she shot the girl then, right? I would imagine, because it looked like she shot the girl. I didn't know that was a female police officer when we first saw it, but still. She said the witness, Mr. Falls, she witnessed Mr. Falls throw his young victim into the river. And those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Well, I guess he wasn't shot then, right? They probably would have said something about that. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. So Ms. Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away. The policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be... Exactly, the victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Now you guys get the trial fast. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Aha! I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago, eh? With only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. What a hoser. Aha! The truth is coming clear to me now. Huh? Yes, yes. Guilty! Oh, Jesus Christ, really? It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty, eh? Objection! Objection! Wait a minute. That's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I got a Leafs game to go to in a little while. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite! Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness. I call the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. Oh God, please don't let it be Gumshoe. Nice go, Gumshoe! Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe! Dick Gumshoe! I'm a homicide detective in charge of the case, sir! I finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago! I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, ma'am! You got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're really gorgeous! Excuse me? No, seriously! My heart is aching for you! Detective, pull yourself together and try to be a professional. Otherwise, I'll write you up on contempt so quick that something other than your heart will ache. Irk! Okay, I got it! Now, Detective, tell us about that incident, eh? But, like, that'll be, like, next time, though. Thanks for watching. I will definitely see you guys, all of y'all, later. Bye.